Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to day number 2 of the Nova Scotia Major Bantam Hockey League Provincial Tournament for 2019. Coming to you live from right here at the Pictou County Wellness Centre in beautiful Pictou County, Nova Scotia. My name is Michael Petter. Thank you so much for joining me and all of us here on 360 Live for our wall-to-wall coverage of this event. And when I say wall-to-wall, I mean wall-to-wall. For the next 14 hours, we're going to be here bringing you 7 games from this event here throughout the day today, and we've got some good ones lined up right from the get-go. It's going to be Accel Physio taking on the Rangers here in the opening game of the day. That'll be followed up by the Pro Hockey Life Harbour Storm against the Gulls. South Shore takes on Donald Jim. Then we got Warewell against Accel Physio for their second game of the day. Gulls and Rangers, Donald Jim and the Storm, and then South Shore and Warewell to wrap things up for the day today. So lots of hockey action for this day 2 of the event. And by the time we get to the end of day 2, we're going to have the Warewell Bombers at least finished their round-robin portion of the schedule. Everybody else will have one game left for tomorrow morning or early afternoon. But we should have a pretty good idea of, at least generally speaking, what the semifinals might look like by the end of the day today. But between now and then, as mentioned, 7 games to go through, and it starts with Accel Physio taking on the Rangers. For Accel Physio, they started off the tournament yesterday with a 5-2 victory over the Donald Jim Cougars out of Cape Breton. For the Rangers, not exactly the kind of start at the tournament that they were looking for. They lost to South Shore by a score of 5-1. So for Accel Physio, a chance to go to 2-0. For the Rangers, they want to obviously avoid dropping to 0-2. Taking a look at the keys to the game this morning, and the first key for Accel Physio is going to have to be using their speed. They have a very quick team, and they can put that to dangerous use against this Rangers lineup if they can keep everything to the outside and get around the Rangers defensemen. The Rangers have some pretty good defensemen, but I think the speed of Accel Physio may play into their strengths throughout the course of this game. Second key to the game is going to have to be special teams, in particular the special teams of the Rangers. Yesterday, they were not successful on either of their penalty kill opportunities, while Accel Physio went 2 for 3 on the power play. So if you look at that, if Accel Physio gets some power play opportunities, they can make very short work of this game. They went 2 for 3 on the power play. The Rangers could not kill off either of their penalties that they took. So that is a matchup that very much, statistically speaking at least, based on only one game each, but still statistically speaking, very much favors Accel Physio, and they are going to want to exploit that if at all possible. And it comes back to that first key that we talked about, using their speed. If they can use that speed to force the Rangers to take some trips, to take some hooks, to try and slow them down, and then that power play can go to work. And the third key is going to be the starting goaltenders for this game. For both teams, they're going to start the goalie that did not play in yesterday's game. So both getting their first look at the tournament. Gabe Thome of the Rangers. Thome looked very good in the series against the Warewell Major Bantam Bombers to get to this tournament, getting both wins. And particularly Game 2 of that series, which was played here at the Wellness Centre back last Saturday. Thome was very impressive in a 5-4 victory. Yes, he gave up 4 goals, but you know what? He made some big saves, some timely saves in getting that victory. Keegan Greencorn making his first appearance of this tournament as well after Sebastian Lever got the victory yesterday. Greencorn looking for a good, solid performance here in this morning's game. Obviously, one of the other big keys is the fact that this is an 8 a.m. start. Now, a lot of these guys, they've been playing minor hockey for a lot of years. Obviously, they're used to tournament situation. They're used to these early morning starts. But as the body gets, a little bit older, there's still teenagers. They're still young men, but, you know, getting your body adjusted, getting that pregame routine established, having an 8 a.m. start obviously is going to be a little bit of a challenge. You may have a little bit of slow going in the early going until these teams get their legs underneath them a little bit more. Which team will be able to get that start going a little bit quicker, again, could become a big key to this game. As you were watching the warm-up, you'll notice that the Rangers were in their blue jerseys. They were off to your left on your screens, so they'll be skating from left to right for periods 1 and 3. The Rangers in their dark blues with the red and white traditional Ranger style number, as has been around since the 1920s, I think it was, when the New York Rangers were established as a franchise. And that sort of font that has been used by the Rangers pretty much through the extent of their existence as an NHL team, being used by their namesakes here. And it looks really, really sharp on those blue jerseys with the red and white numbering. The Accel Physio, they are in their blacks, or their white jerseys rather, with the red and black trim and the black numbering and lettering on the back as well, and they'll be going from right to left for periods 1 and 3. We should mention as well, again, the first and second periods are 15-minute periods each with stop time, of course, with just a quick end switch of ends in between the first and second periods. Then we'll have an intermission, a full intermission after period 2, and then a 20-minute third period for the format. Again, a quick reminder for Accel Physio, this is their first of 2 games. They'll be playing the 2 o'clock game this afternoon against the host Wherewell Bombers. For the Rangers, this is also the first of 2 games today. Every team is going to play twice today. The Rangers, their second game will be the 4 o'clock start against the Gulls. The Rangers are the home team for this game, and the recurring theme so far has been the home team has worn their dark jerseys, and I presume, I think it's a safe presumption, that will be the trend that will continue throughout the course of the weekend. So the Zamboni making his laps of the ice, or the Zamboni driver making his laps, the Zamboni itself making its laps. Yes, I'm a bit of a grammar police on myself here. As we get ready for the start of this opening game of the day, first of 7 here from the Pictou County Wellness Center, bright and early on a Friday morning. And of course, because it is a Friday, we know that you are watching from your laptops at work, probably, those of you who couldn't make the trip up here. So make sure your office door is closed or your volume's turned down a little bit there so that your boss doesn't catch you watching hockey. Make sure you got that other tab open that looks like you're actually doing some work. But thank you so much for being along for the game here with us this morning. We really do appreciate having everybody with us here on 360 Live. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of great hockey here today. We had 4 very entertaining hockey games yesterday. Those of you who missed what happened yesterday, we'll run you through a quick recap of those games. We mentioned already what Accel and the Rangers did, but let's run through all of it again. The Wherewell Major Bantam Bombers, the host team of this tournament, opened the tournament against the top-seeded Gulls. The Bombers carried a 3-1 lead into the third period, but the Gulls were able to fight back and turn that into a 4-4 tie, which leads us into the segue where we tell you about the tiebreaker format for the round-robin portion of the tournament. There isn't one. The games that end regulation in a tie will stay that way, so that's where it ended, a 4-4 tie between the Bombers and the Gulls. Then the John L. Jim Cougars took on Accel Physio in the second game of the day, and as we mentioned earlier in this opening, Accel Physio beat the Cougars by a score of 5-2. That was followed up with South Shore taking on the Rangers, and the Lumberjacks got that 5-1 victory that we talked about earlier. And finally, we had the Pro Hockey Life Harbor Storm taking on the host Wherewell Bombers. Bombers were trailing 3-1 going into the third period of that one. Came back with a pair of goals by Blaze McDonald to earn the tie there. So the standings at the end of day one look like this. The Accel Physio and South Shore Lumberjacks tied at the top of the standings with 1 win each. Technically in a tie for first, but trailing on the tiebreaker of the fact that they got both of their points by way of the tie rather than getting any wins, the Warewell Bombers. With 1 point each, the Gulls and Pro Hockey Life Harbor Storm, so they're tied for fourth right now. And then tied for 6th and 7th place with records of 0-1, the John L. Jim Cougars and the Rangers. Now, when we get to the end of the tournament, the tiebreakers, first tiebreaker is head-to-head if the teams played each other. If the teams did not play each other, or if they played each other and their game ended in a tie, then we go to ratio of goals for versus goals, or total goals in their games. So, for example, for Accel Physio, to use their game as an example, they scored 5 goals in their game against the John L. Jim Cougars. All told, in that game, there were 7 goals scored. So you take 5, divide by 7, because they won by 3, 5-2. And so their goal ratio would be .714. For South Shore, they won by a score of 5-1. So theirs would be 5 divided by 6, so an 8.33 goal ratio. And so therefore, right now, technically, if you want to really get down to brass tacks, South Shore is in first place with the better goal differential, while Accel is in second, the Bombers in third, Gulls and Storm both in fourth, or tied for fourth, and because the goal differential, or the goal ratio, would both be .500 because they both had ties, then it would go to the next tiebreaker, which I believe would be, we'd go all the way down to number of penalty minutes, and I haven't, looked at that all that closely yet. But, of course, we're still way early in the tournament, so we don't have to worry about that just yet. As we're getting ready to roll here, we've got the teams out on the ice. And it is indeed Keegan Greencorn at one end of the ice, and it is, as mentioned, Gabe Tomey at the other. Out on the blue lines, the starting lineups for each of these teams. For Accel Physio, it's Joey Henneberry with Garrett McLean, Josh O'Connor, Parker Asbridge, and Jack Plandowski. And now, O Canada. And starting lineup for the Rangers, it's going to be the starting forward line of Hardy, Jenkins, and double checking just to make sure it is still Jarrett Todd on that line with them. Yes, it is. And the defensive combination of Alex Carr and Jack Broderick. And out of the Accel Physio team, the defensemen on that starting 5 unit are Asbridge and O'Connor, while the forward line is Plandowski, Henneberry, and McLean. And when you talk about Plandowski, Henneberry, and McLean, the 3 of them combined for 9 points yesterday. 3 goals by Henneberry, 3 assists each for Plandowski and McLean. So this is Going to be one of the big offensive units for Accel Physio here today, and we are underway. Game number 1 of the day. Carr has the puck, gets it up across the red line, couldn't get the puck in deep, but Asbridge goes to make a pass across to O'Connor, and coming in hard was Todd, but he could not get control of the puck, and out comes Accel Physio. Here's Henneberry with it to Plandowski. Plandowski with the shot. That gets blocked. Nice block there by Broderick. Puck down into the, or by Carr rather. Carr plays it over to the other side for Broderick. Now he'll come back to this side, Carr. Plandowski right there on top of him. Carr plays it quickly, and it gets to the line but not out. Asbridge held it in momentarily. Now Hardy coming out. Hardy had it knocked off his stick by O'Connor. O'Connor plays it up the wall. Todd is there. Jarrett Todd, one of 2 players with the last name Todd on the Rangers. And now out to center comes Abbas. Here's Abbas coming in, gets the shot away. Big kick save made there by Tomey, his first save of the morning. Abbas with the puck now, taking it down into the corner, tries to center it. That goes a little bit off target and gets beyond Ellis at the line. Now played near side for Lorden. He takes a hit from Jake Todd, and that ends up being an icing against Accel Physio. You can join the conversation about this game as well. Send me a tweet on Twitter to @PetterPC_sports and share your thoughts about the broadcast, about the game itself, and we'll try and keep track of what people are saying throughout the course of the broadcast and throughout the course of the entire day. Here's Welsh. He gets the puck knocked off his stick. Played back out to center. Lorden will pick up at his own blue line, sends it across to his defense partner. That is Ellis. Ellis now carrying it in. Gets it knocked away from him, but Welsh picks up, throws it towards the front of the net, and it ends up rolling in onto Tomey. He'll cover up and hang on for an icing, or for a whistle, rather. 1:44 gone here in the first period. It's still early in the morning, folks. I've had a bit of my coffee, but not quite enough yet, obviously. Face-off to feature Henneberry taking on Hardy. Hardy wins the draw, and it comes around to the near side, or that was Jenkins, rather. Hardy now flips the puck out, gets past Lonis, and gets picked up by Jarrett Todd. Todd takes it behind the net, out to the far corner. Todd back to the line. Shot taken from there. That gets blocked. Puck comes to McLean. He sends it out, sent right back in again there by Broderick. Stopping it behind the net was Greencorn, as the Accel Physio look to get the puck out of the zone, and they do. Coming out with it now here is Berkovici. Berkovici trying to get it across there to McDonald. In behind the net. Now a little bit of a miscommunication. Now it goes to McLean. He gets it to Berkovici. Berkovici looking to try and get it back to the point to Lonis, but didn't have a good clear passing lane. Now the puck is turned over, and the Rangers get it to the line and out. But Berkovici picks it up there, gets it back just inside the line, now coming right back out again. Puck dumped in to Accel Physio zone. And O'Connor will play it across, and out with it comes Arnold. Arnold gets it over to Tarnagorski. Now it's Asbridge at the point. His shot gets all the way through, and the save made by Tomey. And he'll hang on for another face-off. 3:13 gone here in period number 1. Face-off will be to his right as the Rangers make a line change, getting the unit of Pilgrim Edwards, Jake Todd, and Francis out there. Draws one to Vallis. He plays it around to the far side. To the line, not out, kept in by O'Connor. He gets the shot away, and Tomey will again hang on. And you'll notice Tomey, that glove side of Gabe Tomey, quite active. He likes to use that glove hand quite a bit. Tries to set himself up in such a way that if he can catch a puck, he will. Rangers again make the quick line change. There's a shot right off, and that goes off of a leg and into the corner. Now back to O'Connor again. Back down into the corner. Sweet Apple tries to play it up the wall. Knocked down there by Lorette. Comes back to the line again. O'Connor misplays that puck. Has to go back and get it. Now over to Asbridge. And in behind the play, we've got a Rangers player slow to get up. Looks to be in some discomfort, and I believe that might be Sweet Apple. Having a hard time getting the number there. Didn't see what exactly happened to Sweet Apple, but and I can confirm it is Sweet Apple, but I can't tell you exactly what happened to him. Face-off will be just outside the Accel Physio blue line. Accel Physio coach Kevin Mitchell asking why it wasn't just outside the other blue line, but was not going to win that argument. Nevertheless, Accel Physio getting the puck down into the Rangers zone rather quickly. Puck is turned over there, however, and here comes White with it. White can't get around O'Connor. Now the puck up into the air. White gets it back again, at least momentarily. Sends it in deep. Ellis will pick up. Plays it across for O'Connor. O'Connor gains the red line, dumps the puck in. Coming out of his net to play it there is Tomey. And now it's up to Hardy. Hardy turns it over. There's Henneberry with a shot. Save, rebound! And that goes just wide. Puck played ahead and out to center. Sent back in there by Lorden. And now coming right back out again are the Rangers. Jarrett Todd makes the pass. Puck sent in deep. Back to get it there is Lorden. He'll wrap it around to the far side, but it comes right back behind the net again. Todd takes it all the way up to the blue line, takes the shot. That goes wide. Hardy chases it down behind the net. Hardy back to the line for Carr. Carr takes the shot. Save made. Rebound, scores! The initial save made by Greencorn, but the rebound went right to Jarrett Todd. At 5:13 of the first period, Jarrett Todd opens the scoring. Alex Carr should get I believe it'll be the only assist, because it was Todd who made the pass to Carr and then was able to sneak his way around to the other side of the net. At 5:13, Jarrett Todd gets his first goal, first point of the tournament, and gives the Rangers the 1-0 lead. Oh, they also give an assist to Hardy on that one, so it is Jarrett Todd, his first of the tournament, first point from Carr and Hardy at 5:13. And the Rangers, for the second time in this tournament, take a 1-0 lead. With the puck now is Arnold. He gets it ahead, and out to center ice came Abbas, but he lost it to Pilgrim Edwards. Pilgrim Edwards lost it right back to Arnold, who takes the shot. That goes off a leg and into the near side corner. Abbas going in after it, as does Tarnagorski, but so does Arnold, and he gets it out in front, but couldn't quite get the pass to connect with Tarnagorski. Now Francis coming up the other way. He takes a bump from Asbridge as he gets the puck just across the blue line. Asbridge creates the turnover and starts the rush up the other way. Gains the red line, dumps the puck in. Going back to get it there was McEwen. He'll play it around to the near side. Pass ahead, and the Rangers will come out. Sent softly just across the Accel Physio line, where O'Connor gives to Asbridge. Back to O'Connor. Now passed ahead. Puck is turned over as Lloyd gets it just inside his own blue line. Now it'll be picked up by White. White plays it off the wall, trying to make the pass to himself. It goes a little bit too far, and it gets to Ellis. Now Lloyd brings it in across the line. Turns it over to Ellis, who sends it back up the other way. And into the corner for Mercer, who cuts towards the net, does get a shot away. And that's saved there by Tomey. Around to the far side now. Held in at the blue line with a little bit of help from Berkovici. Berkovici now gets the puck back, takes the shot. That goes wide off the backhander. Rennie will pick up in the corner, play it around to the far side to get a little bit of room for his defense partner, McEwen, but Berkovici was in on him in a hurry before McEwen could do anything. And now the Rangers will finally get it out, but White gets his pocket picked by Plandowski. Plandowski gives over to McEwen, or McLean rather. McLean for Berkovici. Berkovici shot comes right off the end boards, back to him, and he gets the second shot away, but that doesn't get through all the traffic. And the Rangers will ice the puck with 7:12 left to go here in the first period. Still looking, or we've got the first goal of the game. It came from Jarrett Todd at the 5:13 mark. And I got to talk a little bit more about these Rangers jerseys because I absolutely love them, in part because if you look at the logo on the front, those of us who were fans of junior hockey all across the country, it's very reminiscent of the Brooks Bandits logo of the Alberta Junior Hockey League. And yet they combine that with the coloring and the style of the New York Rangers. It makes for a really cool jersey. There's Carr with a shot. That goes up over the crossbar and into the back glass. Now we've got a delayed offside against the Accel Physio. They touch up quickly and then sending the puck down the length of the ice for an icing. There was Zach Jenkins. And the faceoff will come all the way back down into the Rangers zone. It'll be Mercer to take the draw for Accel Physio against Jenkins. Jenkins now gets waved out of the faceoff circle, and coming in to take the draw instead will be Hardy. Mercer wins the puck, but he plays it right to McEwen. There's a shot. And now picking up the puck at the side of the net, the Rangers. Played ahead and out. Jenkins gets it up to Jarrett Todd. Todd chases down the puck below the goal line, takes a bump and then loses it. Now Hardy in there, but too many white shirts, and Mercer is able to get the puck out to McDonald. Here comes Jake McDonald with the shot. Save made by Tomey. Rebound cleared away there by Rennie. But now it's right back with Lorette. Lorette and Mercer together, able to help hold the puck in the zone. Sent back in deep. Now the Rangers have a chance to get themselves organized. And out they come, gaining the red line, dumping the puck in. It comes off the end boards and is settled there by Greencorn. And now with it is Asbridge. He played it to O'Connor. Up ahead to Henneberry. He set up Plandowski. But the puck turned over and sent down the length of the ice. Not hard enough for an icing this time. 5:29 left to go here in period number one. O'Connor gets bumped off the puck there by Jake Todd, but he was able to recover in time. Gets it over to Plandowski at the wall. Now up. Carr holds the line to Pilgrim Edwards. For Jake Todd, there's a shot. Save. Rebound was there for a moment. But Greencorn able to cover up and hang on for a face-off. 5:10 left to go here in the first period. Again, a big thanks to everybody tuning in here on 360 Live. We very much appreciate having you all along for the ride here early this morning, whether you're watching from your office or from home or wherever it may be. We do appreciate having you here with us virtually in the Pictou County Wellness Center this morning. Pilgrim Edwards gets the puck back to the line. Vallis with the shot. Save made. Rebound was there for a second, but again, Keegan Greencorn able to gobble up that rebound before a Ranger could get his stick on the puck. Keegan Greencorn, he makes that save and the puck bounces off of him just that little bit, but he's able to gather it back in very quickly. And that rebound control, such an important skill for a goaltender. There's another save by Greencorn on the shot from the point by Carr. Played back to the line to Carr again. Now he goes far side with it to Vallis. Vallis, nice little pull back there to get the shot away, to try to get out of the way of Abbas. And this time definitely no rebound to be had as Greencorn makes the glove save and hangs on. Of course, the only goal that did happen in this game so far was off of a rebound from Greencorn, but he really had no chance to try and get that rebound under control because it was such a hard shot from the point from Alex Carr that there was no way any goaltender would be able to soften that one in to not allow a rebound to come out. Here comes Accel Physio now. With the puck is Lorette. He takes the shot. That goes wide, comes off the end boards, up the near side wall. Not able to handle it was Welsh, and White will take it down the other way. Here comes White all the way in behind the net, into the far corner. Gets it out in front for Lloyd, and he gets a shot away. And that might have been going wide on its own, but getting just a piece of it. And now there's another one from Rennie, and that puck looked like it changed directions just at the last second, right in front of Keegan Greencorn, but Greencorn able to hang on and make the save. 4:12 left to go here in period number 1. Rangers with that 1-0 lead off the goal back at the 5:13 mark, coming from Jarrett Todd. Jenkins takes the draw against Henneberry. Henneberry ends up winning it back toward his net, and then the puck is turned over to the Rangers. There's a chance for Hardy, and Greencorn with the save, and the puck goes up over the glass and out of play. And the faceoff will come outside. Now this is something that I've seen a few times here, that I thought if the puck went off the goalie and then out, the faceoff stayed inside. But apparently, we've seen it a few times here, that's not the case. Hardy into the corner, plays it back to the line, intended for Carr, but that was intercepted on the way by Berkovici. Now it's picked up by Henneberry. He'll dump it in, takes a bounce off the stanchion towards the front of the net as Tomey was getting ready to go behind the net to play it. Now back out at center ice again. Henneberry tries to feed it up to Berkovici. That was a little bit off target, however. Battle right in front of the Accel Physio blue line. Now it's sent down into the Ranger zone. Back to get it there is Broderick. He'll take it behind the net as he's being watched by McLean. Pass over to Carr. Carr gets it across, and out comes Todd. That pass to Jenkins. Jenkins ended up playing it forward, and it was turned over, but now it's turned right back to the Rangers again. This time Jarrett Todd gets it into the zone, but Jake McDonald plays it right back out. Rennie will pick up now. Rennie working his way up the far boards, gets knocked off the puck by Abbas, and then Arnold will send it in right on to Tomey. He leaves it for McEwen. McEwen has Tarnagorski all over him, so he'll play it into the near side corner, and back to help out there is Francis. Francis gives to Jenkins. Jenkins takes it behind the net and slows things down himself. Now he'll just dump it up the ice and take the icing and the line change with 2:29 left to go here in period number 1. And of course, at this level, you can still make that kind of a dump and get your line change, whereas in the next levels up, you're not going to quite be able to do the same thing. So players will have to adjust accordingly as they move up through the levels. Here's McEwen with the puck now. McEwen taking a bump from Mercer, but able to stay with it. Now he makes the pass across to Rennie. Rennie, though, had trouble corralling that puck, and now Mercer picks it up below the goal line. Mercer trying to come into the near side corner, but Pilgrim Edwards rubs him into the boards. Francis will pick up the loose puck, get it to Pilgrim Edwards. He'll swing it across to the far side, and McEwen will just bat at it and get it out. Now pass ahead for Jake Todd, but Asbridge is there to help break that up. And Francis picks up the loose puck near side, gets it to Pilgrim Edwards, trying to get across for Jake Todd, but that's broken up. And leading the rush up the other way, here comes O'Connor. O'Connor makes the centering pass there, and Zach Lorette with the one-time opportunity, but he ends up putting it just wide. 1:38 left to go here, period number 1. Rangers leading at 1-0. Plandowski gives the puck to Henneberry, but Henneberry ended up coming in just a little bit offside as Plandowski made that move just on the outside of the blue line. So we'll get a stoppage with exactly 90 seconds left here in the first period. And the face-off just outside the Ranger blue line. The two number 15s, Jenkins and Henneberry, take the draw. Jenkins was able to tie Henneberry up enough that Todd played it back to Carr. Now coming out is Vallis. He'll flip it down into the near side corner. Hustling in to get it there is Hardy. Hardy out front for Jenkins. There's a shot that gets blocked. Comes to Vallis. He gets a shot away. Save made. And the puck is steered into the corner and picked up there by McLean. He'll get it out to Plandowski. One-touch pass. Tried to get it to Henneberry, but that was broken up. And now the Rangers pick up into the final minute here of period number 1. Played back to the Accel Physio blue line. Now Carr will dump it into the zone. Back behind the net to get it is Ellis. He'll wrap it around for McLean. McLean. Pass for Plandowski. Plandowski picks up. Plandowski tried to center it. Couldn't get that pass through. Now Arnold gets it at the wall, takes a bump, plays it back to Lorden. Delayed penalty coming up here after Arnold was run into the boards. And we will see the first power play of the game, and it will go to Accel Physio, a boarding call against Hardy. And we talked about this in the opener as one of the keys to the game. Accel Physio went 2 for 3 on the power play yesterday, whereas the Rangers went 0 for 2 with the man advantage. So this is going to be a big matchup in this game, the Accel Physio power play against the Ranger penalty kill, and there's a shot right on. And Tomey able to finally cover up and hang on for a face-off. 13 seconds left in the period. 1:48 still left to go in the penalty to Hardy. So the penalty will carry over a minute 34, provided that Accel Physio doesn't score in the next 13 seconds. Off of the face-off, again the two number 15s taking the draw. That's Jenkins and Henneberry. Puck comes around the boards to Ellis. He takes a shot. That hits a body, goes into the corner. Now Abbas with the sharp angle shot. That's steered away by Tomey, and that will run the clock out for period number 1. Accel Physio have the advantage in shots on goal, 9-8. But the only goal in that period coming off the stick of Jarrett Todd after the rebound off the booming point shot from Alex Carr. Also getting an assist was Jaden Hardy back at 5:13 of the first period to give the Rangers that 1-0 lead. As mentioned, shots on goal 9-8 in favor of Accel Physio, but the Rangers with the only goal, and so far have killed off 25 seconds of the 2-minute penalty to Jaden Hardy for boarding for his hit on Isaac Arnold. As we have the quick turnaround here to get back out for period number 2. It looks like it's going to be Lorette with Plandowski and Henneberry, Asbridge and O'Connor as the power play unit to start the period, while Hunter, Vallis, Jenkins, and Carr are on the penalty kill for the Rangers. 15 minutes on the clock for period number 2. And Henneberry wins the draw to Lorette. He plays it back to Asbridge. Period 2 is underway. O'Connor plays it back to Asbridge again, who gives back to O'Connor as Jenkins was there in the mix, getting some pressure on the puck. Now Lorette gives to Plandowski as they get it in across the blue line. Back to Lorette, but Lorette loses it as Jenkins knocks the puck away from him and out to center. O'Connor bringing it quickly back into the zone. Takes it all the way down into the corner himself, working against Vallis, now spinning. Gives back to Lorette at the half wall to the line for Asbridge. Goes far side to Henneberry, down low to Plandowski. And that puck, as it comes in front, gets covered up by Tomey. And he'll hang on for a face-off. Clock ran a couple of extra seconds there after the whistle. And with it being a power play, it is something to certainly be aware of. But as somebody who does that job from time to time in other rinks, I can tell you that mistakes happen. There are human beings down there, and the mistake will be adjusted accordingly, I'm sure. They'll just tell them, hold off on starting the clock for a second or two after the puck gets dropped, and it'll all even out in the wash. And now the referee just going to confirm that that's what he's told them to do, and that's what will happen, and it's all good. And like I say, they're human beings. They make mistakes. It was about a second or two, not a big chunk of time. But when you're talking about a power play, obviously that second or two could make a difference. And after the puck is dropped, they do hold the clock for a couple of seconds, and now it gets started. O'Connor gets it over to Abbas. Down low, comes in front, Abbas scores! Thome tried to poke the puck out of the area, but it ended up going right onto the stick of Brandon Abbas, and Abbas scores the power play goal at 54 seconds of period number 2. And so the penalty killing woes of the Rangers continue. They're now 0 for 3 on the penalty kill in this tournament. For Brandon Abbas, that's his second goal, third point of the tournament. And it ties this game up at 1 at the 54-second mark. Puck is dumped into the Accel Physio zone. Ben Mercer and O'Connor get the assist there. So that's Abbas from Mercer and O'Connor on the power play at 54 seconds of period 2. There's Ellis with a shot, and that gets deflected and goes just wide. Abbas tried to get the puck back to Ellis again, but could not do so. It's played out to center and dumped right back in. Thome settles it down there for Rennie. He gets it up to Pilgrim Edwards. And Pilgrim Edwards will work his way out of the zone using Francis as a bit of a pick. Dumps it in. And Rennie will go chasing after it, getting there on Ellis right away. Pilgrim Edwards coming in to help out. Pilgrim Edwards gets the puck out. There's a shot taken by Francis, and that goes just wide. Now battling in the corner. Follow the bouncing puck. It gets picked up there by Tarnagorski, or Berkovici rather. Here comes Berkovici. He gives over to Welsh. Welsh sends it off the end boards. Picked up there by Lorette. He'll take it back into the far side corner. Back to the line for Lonis. Near side McDonald. McDonald off the end boards. Goes right to Pilgrim Edwards. And his pass a little bit too hot to handle there for Hunter. And so it goes down the length of the ice. But Accel Physio back to pick up and coming right back out again. Here's Berkovici. Couple of nice moves. But able to get the puck away from him is Lloyd. Now Lloyd has it right in front of the Accel Physio bench, and he takes a nasty hit from Lorette. And not only was it with his back to the wall, but he was also leaned over a little bit, and it was at the bench, so his head kind of hit the top of the boards there. And the question becomes, do they call this boarding? Do they call it checking from behind? And is it a 2, a 4, or Lloyd, the way he got up there, I'm not sure he knows where he is. And that's going to be, they are going to call it a check from behind, so that means that the day is done, or the morning is done at least for Zach Lorette. At 2:49 of period number 2. So the Rangers go to the power play for the first time in this game, the second time in the tournament. It's being served by Jack Plandowski, and it is just a 2-minute check from behind, but it does carry with it that game misconduct. So as mentioned, just the second power play of the tournament for the Rangers. They went 0 for 1 yesterday. For Accel Physio, this is just their second penalty kill of the tournament. They were successful on their only kill in the game yesterday. as well. Power play goes to work for the Rangers. Behind the net with it there is Jarrett Todd. Todd trying to get away from the check of Asbridge. Now Todd gets it back to the line. Gives to Carr. Carr's shot comes off the end boards. And the Rangers have to come back out to center after Henneberry was able to get it out to center ice. Todd loses it to Henneberry. Henneberry cutting to the middle, takes the shot. And making the save there is Thome. Good opportunity by Henneberry, generated all by himself there on the forecheck. Puck is cleared back down the length of the ice again. This time it was Ellis. Mateus Ellis able to get the dump out. And now a turnover created with a good hard forecheck. But the puck turned back over after Mercer couldn't get that puck corralled. Now Pilgrim Edwards taking it down into the zone. Tries a similar move against Ellis, but that's not going to work. And the puck sent down the length of the ice again. 34 seconds left in the man advantage for the Rangers. Here's Rennie. He's got Abbas on him. Rennie gets the puck up to Pilgrim Edwards. But Abbas with the forecheck, able to create the turnover. Gets the puck there to Berkovici. He gets a shot away. That gets blocked. And Rennie now gives to McEwen. Still 10 seconds left in the man advantage, but the Rangers hemmed in their own zone. Now pass across for McEwen. He gets it up, and now it's Francis with it as we're back to 5-on-5. Francis trying to come away from the wall, loses control of the puck, and out with it will come Mateus Ellis. Here's Ellis across the blue line. Ellis can't skate through two blue jerseys at once, and Berkovici plays it into the corner to Henneberry. Henneberry gives back to Berkovici. He's got a man in front, but Berkovici will do it himself. And Matthew Berkovici gives the Accel Physio the lead, cutting across the crease. Thome not able to make the move all the way across with him. And Berkovici at 5:11 of period number 2 has scored his first goal, first point of the tournament. And that will make it 2-1 in favor of Accel Physio. We should see an assist there on that one to Henneberry. Just waiting for confirmation of that. And if so, that would be Henneberry's first assist of the tournament. And it is indeed Henneberry getting the only assist on that, so that's his first assist and fourth point here in the second game of the tournament for Accel Physio. 2-1 lead now for them, but Jarrett Todd has the puck for the Rangers. Dumps it down into the corner. Going in after it is Hardy. Hardy leaves it behind the net there for Todd. Todd now plays it back to the line to Carr. Carr with the shot. And a glove save made by Greencorn. 8:57 left to go here in the second period. And Accel Physio playing with the lead for the first time here this morning. Face-off will be in the Accel Physio zone off to the left of goaltender Keegan Greencorn. Accel Physio does get the draw. McNeil goes to play it up, but Jenkins there to intercept. Now spinning and firing was Hardy, and he puts that one beyond the far post. Plandowski gets it ahead to Henneberry. He feeds McLean. McLean back to Henneberry! And a nice little tip on net, but able to steer that aside is Thome. Now pass out in front for Plandowski. And Thome again makes the save and hangs on. 8:30 left to go as this top line of Plandowski, Henneberry, and McLean haven't provided, or Henneberry has provided one assist, but they as a unit haven't provided any actual goals yet, but they've provided plenty of good opportunities for Accel Physio so far this morning. Welsh with the puck after the Accel Physio win the draw again. Puck played back to the line, hustling back to get it there is Berkovici. Now it comes back. Lonis with the shot. That's kicked aside by Tomey. Rebound comes all the way up the wall, and Pilgrim Edwards gets it over to Hunter. Hunter waiting and waiting and waiting, then crosses the blue line, but waited too long. White had gone in offside. Now Mercer, he overskates the puck. Hunter gets it ahead, and it's turned right back the other way as Mercer gives to Berkovici. Berkovici in the corner, plays it around to the far side for Welsh. Welsh rubbed out by Carr. Berkovici comes back, gets the puck. He takes a bump from Carr. Now the pass back to Berkovici again, puts it off the side of the net, and the puck is played back to the near wall. Arnold will pick up there as Accel Physio making a line change while maintaining the pressure in the Rangers zone. You can't ask for much more than that. But the Rangers finally do get it out to center. Ellis gets it ahead. Goes all the way to Broderick, who plays it up to Pilgrim Edwards. Pilgrim Edwards now trying to get away from Abbas. Gains the red line, dumps it in right on to goaltender Greencorn, who sets it up for Ellis. Ahead for Tarnagorski. Tarnagorski tried to make the pass. That was broken up there by Francis, and it's dumped down into the Rangers zone, and covering up, hanging on for a faceoff is Tomey. 7:09 left to go here in period number 2. And the scoreline favoring Accel Physio by a margin of 2-1. And I'd just like to take a moment to apologize. Yesterday we referred to them quite a bit as the Hawks. We were not made aware that they had formally changed their name to just Accel Physio, dropped the Hawks part from their name, so we apologize for that. Now that we are aware, we're going to make sure we call them by the right name for the rest of this tournament. There's a chance for Accel Physio, but Henneberry cannot quite pull the trigger, and out come the Rangers back the other way. In the corner, or at the side wall there, McLean delivers a bump, but the Rangers able to stay on the puck. There's a shot from Francis. It ends up going wide. Jake Todd trying to get to it at the near wall. He can't. And then Rennie cannot hold it in as McLean gets it out. Then McLean, a bit of a cross-check into the back of Rennie. Rennie replies with a cross-check of his own while play goes on well away from them. Neither one is going to get called, and here comes Vallis with the puck. Vallis goes to dump it in deep. That gets knocked down. Now it comes to Jenkins, and now we will get a penalty. And it's going to be a cross-check by Jake Todd that gets called. So the first couple of cross-checks don't get called between a couple of players, and then someone who wasn't involved in that initial joust does get called, and the Rangers will go shorthanded for the second time this game, for the fourth time this tournament, and they have yet to successfully kill a penalty. This one, a cross-check to Jake Todd at 8:48 of period number 2. And Accel Physio, who are now 3 for 4 with the power play on the tournament, going back to work. In the corner, Henneberry tries to get it in front to Asbridge. It bounces all the way through to Abbas. Abbas down into the corner there. Berkovici in front, intended for Henneberry, but he got his stick lifted by McEwen. Now down into the corner, Henneberry back to the line there for O'Connor to Henneberry. Tried to get it down low. That was broken up there by McEwen, but coming in to pick up Berkovici. Back to the line, O'Connor, one-timer. There's a deflection, and Henneberry ended up putting that deflection through the crease. Now it's back down to Henneberry below the goal line again. 1:10 left in the penalty. Henneberry tried to give it to Abbas, but that was broken up by Jarrett Todd, and he will bring the puck all the way down into the Accel Physio zone and then send it down below the goal line to kill off a few more seconds. Asbridge out from behind the net, makes the pass to Henneberry. Here comes Henneberry. Drops off for Berkovici to McLean near side. Over to Henneberry, and that's almost identical to the first goal that the Rangers scored back in the opening game, with McLean at the near wall, the pass to Henneberry at the backside of the crease, and no goaltender, I don't care who they are, is going to make that save. Henneberry able to sneak his way through to the backside of the crease. McLean makes the picture-perfect pass, And Henneberry gets his 4th goal and 5th point of this tournament. The power play strikes again to make it 3-1. McLean gets an assist, obviously. And Lonis gets the other assist. And that goal coming at 10:07. So another power play goal. Joey Henneberry, his 4th goal, 5th point of the tournament, 2nd point of the day. Makes it now a 3-1 lead for Accel Physio. And this power play is now 4 for 5 on the tournament. White with the puck into the zone. Sends it down into the corner for Rennie. He takes a bump there from Ellis. Also coming in to help out is Mercer. Puck comes loose. Tried to get it up to McLean, but in there to break that up is Hunter. Sends it back behind the net. This time Lorden will get it ahead, and out comes McLean. Here's McLean working his way down. Tried to set it up for Mercer, but getting his stick lifted was Vallis, and then Vallis knocked Mercer into the back wall. Out comes Hunter. He has the puck roll off his stick, and it's picked up there by Ellis. He finds Abbas. Abbas bringing it into the Ranger zone. Jenkins deflects it right towards his own goalie, Tomey, whom covers up and hangs on for a face-off. 3:39 left to go here in period number 2. Shots on goal in this period now favoring the Rangers, or favoring Accel Physio, 11-3. And that really does tell a lot of the story here in this game. The Accel Physio team just dominating here in this second period so far. Francis gets it in across the Accel Physio line. He gets taken into the boards by Tarnagorski. Puck is loose. Now it's played back to the line. Carr there. And we're going to get a penalty. A slashing call against Francis, as the frustration for getting checked into the boards means the 3rd power play of the game for Accel Physio. And can't stress this enough. Accel Physio now, this is their 5th penalty kill. They are 0 for 4 on the kill for the tournament. And for for the Rangers, they're 0 for 4 on the kill, for the tournament. For Accel Physio, they are 4 for 5 on the power play. The Rangers have to stay out of the box if they want to climb back into this. There's Ellis with a shot from the point, and that's steered aside by Tomey. Now Carr able to get the puck, but he could not clear the zone. It went up over the glass and out of play. So we'll get a stoppage with 2:57 left to go in the second period, 1:39 left to go in the penalty to Devin Francis. And the faceoff will stay deep in the Ranger zone. 3-1 the scoreline in favor of Accel Physio. 2 of their 3 goals coming on the power play. And the power play at work again. Back to the line. Ellis skates it along the line, now gives to the near side Mercer. Mercer goes far side there for Berkovici. Berkovici, takes it behind the net. Now drops to Mercer. Mercer, sharp angle shot, comes off the post, tries to tuck it in short side. That doesn't work. Plays it out towards the front. And it's turned over, and out comes Rennie. That's Hardy. Hardy gets it into the Accel Physio zone, then gets bumped off the puck. And now with it here is Mercer. Mercer working his way ahead, gets through the check of Hardy and dumps the puck in deep. It's wrapped around the boards to the line. O'Connor will hold it in. Now it comes back to O'Connor again. He can't hold the line this time as Hardy with a great effort to get it out. But now it's dumped back in again by Mercer. 37 seconds left in the penalty. Puck down below the goal line. Trying to get things set up is McLean. He's able to get it. And it goes back to the line to O'Connor. Back to McLean. Puts it on net. Steered aside there by Tomey. And as Plandowski was in the area, the net gets bumped off of its moorings, and we may see the face-off moved outside, as I believe it was Plandowski who initiated the contact that knocked the net off. I stand corrected. No, it will come outside. No, now they're pointing back inside. So they're saying that the contact was initiated by, I believe it might have been Vallis rather, who knocked Plandowski into the net, which knocked it off of its moorings. Puck comes back to the line to O'Connor. He sends it down low to Henneberry in the corner. 14 seconds left in the man advantage. Henneberry gets it to McLean. Back to the line, O'Connor. O'Connor goes to fake a shot and then misplays it slightly, and here comes Hunter out shorthanded. Hunter can't get the pass through to Todd, and the Rangers have killed a penalty. And I hate to sound sarcastic with that. I don't mean it to be sarcastic, but the Rangers have finally killed a penalty here in this tournament. Puck rolled in onto Tomey, and he covers up and hangs on for a face-off. 1:04 left to go here in the second period. So the Rangers now 1 for 5 on the penalty kill, just 20% efficiency on the kill so far here in this tournament. And that statistic obviously very telling as to why they are 0-1 and trailing by 2 in this one late in the second period. Rangers with the puck. Rennie has it now near side. He'll bring it across the blue line, bring it across the red line, and dump it in. Greencorn settles it down behind the net for Lonis. Worked up the wall. Abbas able to get it out, but it ends up going up into the Ranger bench. And so we'll get the stoppage with 42.4 seconds left to go here in the period. And one of those statistical anomalies, this is the 5th game of the tournament, and we are 42.4 seconds away from going into the third period with a 3-1 scoreline for the 4th time. Weird, I know, but sometimes those statistical anomalies just happen. And this is one of those cases. Puck comes out to center. Rennie there, he'll dump it back in. 25 seconds left to go now as O'Connor has it behind his own net. O'Connor makes one move to get away from one forechecker, then gets it over to Ellis as the Rangers trying to do what they can to make sure that it doesn't go in as a 3-2 scoreline. Now comes to the point, Rennie with the shot, blocked there by Henneberry, and it'll be flipped out to center with just a couple of seconds left. Back to get it, Rennie, and he'll just eat it. Plays it up the wall, and that will do it for period 2. So we will indeed go to period 3 with a 3-1 scoreline for the 4th time in 5 games in this tournament. Shots on goal in the second period, 14-3. Part of that certainly the fact that the Accel Physio had 3 power plays. Other than 25 seconds of the first power play, all of that power play time was in this second period, and that had a big part as to why they outshot the Rangers 14-3 in that period. The 2-period total favors Accel Physio 23-11. Don't forget, you can share your thoughts on this game and your thoughts on the tournament as a whole by going to Twitter and sending me a tweet at PetterPC_sports. We're going to take a break. I'll come back in a few minutes, get you ready for the third period in just a little bit. You are watching the Nova Scotia Major Bantam Hockey League Provincial Tournament here on 360 Live. Welcome back as we get you ready for the start of the third period here in the opening game of the day at the 2019 Nova Scotia Major Bantam Hockey League Provincial Tournament. The Accel Physio leads the Rangers by a score of 3-1. And the big story of this game really has to be the power play of Accel Physio, going 2 for 3 so far here this morning. And for the Rangers, their penalty kill now 1 for 5 on the tournament. Obviously, that's something they need to look at improving over the course of the next couple of days if they want to try and make sure that they are playing Saturday late in the day and into Sunday as well. For Accel Physio, Keegan Greencorn with 10 saves on 11 shots so far. Really wasn't busy in that second period at all, but when he had to be, he did make the saves that were asked of him. For Gabe Thome, he's made 20 saves on 23 shots. Certainly a good performance there. And want to give a big thanks to everybody who's sharing on Twitter, including Accel Physiotherapy and Sport Performance Center, saying they're allowed to watch online as loud as they want in the clinics because the boss is here in New Glasgow at the game, and goes on to say, woohoo, go Accel, go. Accel certainly playing a pretty good first two periods in this one, and you put that together with their 5-2 victory over the John L. Jim Cougars yesterday, and they are off to a great start here at the Major Bantam Provincials and putting themselves into a very good position to be playing on Saturday afternoon and into Sunday. And also a big thank you to Joe Utaro for giving us a little bit of tech advice, and thanks also for helping confirm that things are looking good now. And a big thank you. I didn't mention him at all yesterday, and I was incredibly remiss in doing that. I have to give a great big thank you to Nick here off to my left, who's my cameraman, producer, and technical wizard in charge of all things involved in this broadcast. I'm just the voice. He's the guy who makes it all look good and makes it all sound good because he controls my volume as well. So big thanks to Nick for all of the work that he's doing here this weekend. Teams are out on the ice ready for the start of the third period. Don't forget, this is just the first of 2 games for each of these teams today. For Accel Physio, they'll take on the host Warewell Bombers at 2 o'clock. And for the Rangers, they'll take on the Gulls at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Third period is underway, and Asbridge has the puck. He plays it ahead. It goes off the skate of Henneberry, and it'll be picked up by Carr in his own zone. Carr now ahead to Hardy. Hardy plays it off the wall out to center. It bounces past Asbridge. Jenkins right on Asbridge's heels. Asbridge gets there, and Jenkins rides him into the boards heavy. But Asbridge did a good job of turning to take that hit in the side rather than the back. Now here's O'Connor with the puck. He takes the shot, and the save made there by Thome. 31 seconds gone here in the third period, and as mentioned, the third periods of all these games will be 20 minutes long. That's the format, 15-15, then flood, then 20. And also the format for the tournament, with games scheduled to start on the hour every 2 hours. It pretty much will be the warm-up for the next game will start as pretty much as soon as the previous game ends. And we will leave the camera up and running through all those warm-ups, and then we'll start our pregame show after the warm-up for the previous game has ended. With the puck there now is Abbas. He takes the shot. That gets blocked on its way through. Now back to the point from Arnold. Sweet Apple. He was injured earlier in the game. Good to see him back out there. Haven't seen him out there for a while, but he is back out now. Puck comes to the line and held in. Now Vallis with it. He's got Tarnagorski all over him. Sweet Apple comes to try and get on that puck. Misses with the first whack at it. Now it's Abbas behind the net again. He takes a bump from Vallis as he plays the puck up the far wall. Rangers get possession, and out they come to center. Here's White with it. White trying to cut to the outside against Lorden. Centers it, but there was nobody there as the rest of his line mates had gone off on a change. Now Jake Todd having trouble finding it in his feet, and Ellis will pick up. Mateus Ellis into the Rangers zone, takes it behind the net. Comes out the near side, but just too many blue shirts in the way. Now the puck comes back to Ellis. Takes a backhanded shot, save made. Rebound comes into the slot. There's a shot from Berkovici. And that goes high and wide. Coming out the other way, that was Jake Todd. Now puck picked up by Mercer at center ice. He'll bring it across the blue line, take the shot. Tomey makes the save and hangs on for the faceoff. 2:24 gone here in period number 3. And as you can see on your screens, the scoreline remains 3-1 for Accel Physio, as it has been since just under 5 minutes left here in the second period. All of the scoring so far in this game, and one of those weird statistical anomalies. There's a shot from the right from the face-off. Henneberry wins it back to McLean. McLean gets the shot away, and Tomey had to be quick with the glove on that one. I was about to say all of the scoring in this game had come in the net to our right so far, as the Rangers scored the only goal of the first period, and Accel Physio scored the only goals in the second period. There's a chance, though. I lost sight of Tomey for a minute, but he was just up at the top of his crease, just so many other blue shirts all around him. Now the Rangers get possession, come out to center. Here's Hardy with it. Hardy, drop pass for Carr. It was on his backhand side, however, and Carr had a little bit of trouble controlling, and that allowed Accel Physio to get the puck and get it back out to center. Rangers looking to bring it back in again. Hardy can't get through the check of Lonis. Nice job by Lonis there to separate him from the puck. Now it's back out at center. Carr brings it back in. McDonald plays it ahead for Plandowski. Here comes Plandowski. He'll just softly dump the puck in and go off on a change. As back to get it there is Jarrett Todd. He plays back to his defense. Across near side for Carr. The Ranger captain now will carry it ahead. Gains the red line, then dumps it in, and he'll peel off for a change, as coming out of the net to play the puck is Greencorn. Up for Abbas. Here comes Abbas through center. Abbas gets around Vallis, takes the shot, was looking actually to get the pass through to Tarnagorski, but couldn't quite connect on that one. It would have been an easy tap in for Tarnagorski if he'd been able to get his stick on that puck. There's a shot from the point by O'Connor. That gets blocked, and the Rangers are able to play it out to center. O'Connor will send it off the back wall to Asbridge. Now it comes back around to the near side again for Tarnagorski. Played to the line and just out as Hunter couldn't hold. Now here comes Abbas. He's got to step on the defense. Abbas coming in, and a big save made there by Tomey. Puck goes into the glass, comes bouncing down, and picking it up again is Abbas, taking it behind the net. Into the far corner. Abbas takes a bump from Vallis. That knocks him off the puck. Rangers get possession, but turn it right back over again. Here's Tarnagorski with it. His shot gets blocked by White, and White goes down as that one went right off of his ankle. There's a shot from the point by Ellis. That goes wide. Now White gives Tarnagorski a bump, and he's slow to get up again. Now White takes a cross-check in the ribs from Mercer. White getting beat up on this shift between blocking shots and taking clean checks and then taking a bit of a cross-check in the ribs. That does not get called. But give Jack White credit. He didn't roll over and play dead. He kept fighting. Rangers able to come out with the puck here. Over 5 minutes gone in this third period. Accel Physio picking up in their own zone. Mercer gets it to Berkovici. He had it roll away from him, but chased it down in the corner. Now it'll be picked up by McEwen. McEwen takes it behind his own net. Trying to get away from the forecheck of Berkovici. Now he'll find Hardy. Hardy can't clear. Puck comes rolling to Rennie. He'll get it ahead for Jarrett Todd. Todd loses it to Berkovici. Berkovici makes the pass over to Mercer. Mercer was trying to head towards the bench, but he got the puck and dumped it in before finishing getting there. Rangers come out, and with it now is Jenkins. He loses it at the blue line, and Rennie then goes to play it in, and that's going to be an offside against the Rangers. 6:03 gone here in the third period. And shots on goal in this, we're going to get a penalty against the Accel Physio, and it's going to be a head contact penalty for a 2-minute penalty there on Garrett McLean. So for just the second time in this game, the Rangers will go to the power play. This penalty coming at 6:03. And right off, there's a shot and a save made by Greencorn. And for Greencorn, that's just the fourth shot he has faced between the second and third periods combined. Jenkins taking the draw against Henneberry, the two number 15s in there. Accel Physio got the puck but couldn't clear the zone. There's Vallis with the shot. That goes off of Greencorn and then wide. Now across to Vallis again, and he scores! Ethan Vallis with the power play goal pulls the Rangers to within one, and their power play strikes for the first time in the tournament. They're now 1 for 3. For Vallis, that's his first point of the tournament. This coming at 6:22 of period number 3, and we got ourselves a 1-goal game. Don't think this game's over yet, folks. We got ourselves another close one. Backing up with it now is Vallis, the most recent goal scorer. Zach Jenkins gets the only assist on that one, so it's Vallis from Jenkins on the power play at 6:22. Again, making it now a 1-goal game. Puck down below the goal line in the Rangers zone. Sweet Apple takes a bump there from Arnold. Coming in to help out as well as Abbas, as is Pilgrim Edwards. Abbas will come out with the puck, now trying to work against Vallis in the near side. Battle in the corner, 4 players in there. Puck comes out, and it ends up going right onto the stick of Jake Todd. Todd trying to work his way around O'Connor. O'Connor gets good body position and gets control of the puck. Plays it ahead there to Arnold. Arnold with the quick little one-touch pass to Abbas. Abbas tried to play it. It goes off a leg and right to Asbridge. His shot goes off a leg. Now passed across, and the puck goes down below the goal line as O'Connor was in deep. Tried to take the sharp angle shot as he had some open cage to work with, but ended up putting it onto the back of the net. Now it's back loose, and play is continuing here. Now coming in with it is Berkovici. Berkovici tried to center it for Mercer. It was too far in front of him, and it'll be picked up instead by Welsh. He'll send it down into the corner. First one there is Rennie, but he takes a bump from Mercer. Rennie gets it back again. Tried to work it up the wall. Berkovici there to help break that up. As Francis trying to get it out of the zone. He finally does. And it's played out and down the ice. Back to get it there is Lorden, excuse me. Now in their own zone, the Rangers trying to get things organized. Jenkins got a piece of that puck, and it ended up going right to Lorden. And it's back down deep into Ranger territory. 8.5 gone here in period 3. Jenkins takes it behind his own net. Pass to Todd. Todd tried to get it back to Jenkins, but that was broken up there by McLean. Now Carr has it. He'll get it ahead to Jenkins. Off the wall and into the Accel Physio zone. Greencorn settled it there for Ellis, but Ellis had a couple of players on him right away. Now pass out in front for Jenkins. His shot goes wide. And Plandowski gets it out and down the length of the ice. Plandowski and Hardy went into the boards together. Hardy a little slow to get up. That was, I think, just an awkward collision. Certainly no intent on that, but a little slow to get up and now in some discomfort on the bench. Is Jaden Hardy. Back to the line, Carr. Across the far side, Rennie. His shot goes off the skate of Abbas and into the corner. In behind the net, White is there. Now the puck squirts to the near side corner, and Tarnagorski will play it off the wall and out to center. Backing up and settling it is Carr. He goes across to Rennie. Rennie now ahead and dumps the puck in. Going back to get it there, Lonis. He plays it off the end boards. It takes a weird bounce, comes right back to him. Now it's to Tarnagorski, back to Lonis. But he gets bumped off the puck by White, gets it back again, up the wall. Carr holds it in, takes the shot from the point. It's there, and no, it goes just wide, and then the net gets knocked off of its moorings. Jarrett Todd at the side of the net with a glorious chance, not able to finish. As Keegan Greencorn living the line that sometimes you got to be lucky to be good. He gets a little bit of luck to help him out there between the post stopping the puck first and then the post coming loose second. Greencorn has been very good this game, no disputing that. But in that play, he did certainly get a little bit of the Iron God working in his favor. Now out to center. Here's Welsh with it. Liam Welsh came in, but the puck was just a little bit offside as we've passed the halfway mark of the third period here. 9:52 left to go. And a recurring theme in this tournament as well has been the first 5 minutes of the third period being important. The Rangers did not score in that first 5 minutes, but they did score shortly thereafter to make this a one-goal game and certainly change the complexion. We've already had 2 ties in this tournament. Puck rolls in onto Greencorn, and he'll just cover up and hang on for a face-off. And you've got to wonder, do we have yet another draw in our future? Good news for the Rangers as Hardy is back out there on the ice after going into the boards a little bit awkwardly with Plandowski there. There's a chance for Hardy, or for Jenkins rather, but couldn't quite get the puck off of his stick. Now it is out to center and dumped right back in again. Greencorn settling it there for O'Connor. O'Connor to center, through center. The captain into the corner, throws it towards the front. It goes off a skate and behind the net. Now McLean in the far corner with it. McLean plays it back to the line for Ellis. Ellis with the shot. That goes up into the glass. And the puck comes down to Hardy. He gets it out to center. O'Connor tried to play it back in. It went off of Plandowski. And back into the Accel Physio zone. Hardy with the shot. Save made by Greencorn, and he'll hang on for the faceoff. 8:43 left to go here in period 3. And the scoreline still 3 for Accel Physio and 2 for the Rangers. Face-off to the left of Greencorn. Pilgrim Edwards taking the draw there against Arnold. Pilgrim Edwards won the draw, but it went to some loose ice where where Accel Physio had it momentarily. Now the Rangers back on it. Francis and Pilgrim Edwards both fighting hard for it there in the corner. Now it comes out to Jake Todd. He takes a shot, and the iron works for Greencorn again as that one goes up off the crossbar. That's a couple times now that the Rangers have hit iron trying to tie this game up. Puck Out at center ice, Welsh has it there. He plays it over to Ellis. Ellis gives to Lorden. Lorden ahead for Welsh. He goes to dump it in, but it goes off of the body of Carr, and Carr now able to get it across for Rennie. Here comes Rennie over the blue line. Dumps the puck in deep, goes behind the net, comes over to the near side corner, and Pilgrim Edwards gets there first. He's able to feed it to Hardy. A couple of nice moves. Can't get the shot away, though, and then he went to play it to Jake Todd, and that was intercepted by Berkovici. Berkovici can't get around Carr with the puck. It rolls to Rennie. 7.5 minutes left to go here in the third period. Rennie gives to Carr. Carr will carry it ahead, gains the red line, then dumps it in. Jenkins gets to it, but takes a bump from McDonald. That allows Mercer to get on the puck. Now it's played to Jarrett Todd, and his shot goes up into the glass. And it's back out to center again. Todd tried to dump it in. It went off the body of Berkovici right to Jenkins. Now Hardy will bring it across the line, working against Lonis. Lonis ends up going down. Didn't see what happened to him there, but he went down. Looked like he might have tripped on the stick, but nothing gets called out of that. Now it's back to the line. Vallis with the shot. Save made. Steered to the corner. Plandowski bumps with Hardy. Hardy will come out with the puck. Hardy out in front trying to get it through to Todd. And that ends up going all the way to the far boards. Now Plandowski with it. Plandowski will dump it deep into the Ranger zone. Around to the far side. Ahead for White. White able to deflect it out to center, but Asbridge will send it right back in again. In behind the net with 6 minutes left to go here in the third period. Flipped up high in the air. Glove down there by Henneberry. Henneberry gets it over. There's a chance for Abbas. That goes into the glass. Now Asbridge will send it down. Henneberry down to Plandowski. Out in front. Henneberry couldn't connect. Plandowski with the shot. That gets saved. Now Plandowski back again. Asbridge's shot doesn't get much on that as it kind of went off the heel of his stick. Now O'Connor, he'll skate it in. Cut towards the middle of the ice. Plays it over to Asbridge. Asbridge with the shot. That gets blocked. Into the corner. Plandowski plays it behind the net. Lloyd can't get control. Now Henneberry gets taken into the boards heavy. He's slow to get up. Puck comes into the near side corner. Plandowski going in after it. Gets it down into the corner there for McLean. Henneberry back up. He had the puck momentarily. Knocked off his stick. There's a shot from O'Connor. Back to Asbridge again. Now Plandowski down to Henneberry. He tried to set it up in front for McLean. And now O'Connor with a nice play to keep the puck in the zone. Takes the shot. That's steered aside. 4:45 left to go. Henneberry into the far side corner as Accel Physio had the Rangers hemmed in for quite a while. And the Rangers no choice but to dump it down the ice. And how about that play by the captain O'Connor? And I should mention co-captain O'Connor. O'Connor has the C on the white set of jerseys here for Accel Physio. And Mateus Ellis, who's out there now on the ice, who wearing an A today, he wears the C on the black jerseys for Accel Physio. So co-captaincy there for this Accel Physio Bantam hockey team. Delayed offside and not able to hear the call was Nick Tarnagorski. So it'll come all the way down the ice as he was warned and warned and warned. So an offensive zone faceoff for the Rangers is there, down by a goal here, 4:16 left to go. And again, we had a little bit of an issue with the clock. A couple of extra seconds ticking away. And again, these are volunteers working in that booth. And if that, I've worked that clock before. If it's not a system you're familiar with, it does take a little bit of getting used to. And sometimes the buttons are not quite as responsive as you'd like them to be. There's Carr with a shot. It gets blocked. Carr gets it back again. Jenkins with the deflection. but he ended up deflecting it just wide. Now Abbas will play it off the wall. It's kept in. Puck settled down there by Hardy. Hardy cutting to the middle, takes a shot. That goes just up over the crossbar. Now Jenkins plays it back to the line for Rennie. His shot gets blocked as Abbas blocked it and Tarnagorski gets it out to center, but Carr settles it right away. Across to the far side, Jenkins. He'll dump it back in. 3:40 left to go. Ellis plays it up the wall to Abbas. He'll send it out to center and beyond. And as Rennie heads back to chase down that puck, it does get whistled down for an icing. 3:31 left to go here in the third period. Don't forget our next game coming up right after this one will be the Pro Hockey Life Harbor Storm taking on the Gulls. Both of those teams will come in with records of 0-1 after they both finished with ties against the Warewell Bombers yesterday. With it now is Todd. That was Jarrett Todd. He went to play it down low. It was knocked down by O'Connor. Now out to center ice, picked up by Mercer. Mercer dumps it in, goes to work his way around. Vallis gets to the puck. Mercer gets stripped by Vallis. Vallis now made the pass, but Todd lost his footing as he was trying to come out of the zone. It's dumped back in right onto Tomey. And now the Rangers setting up again. Here's 3 minutes left to go in regulation. Puck played ahead, and it's picked up at center ice by Welsh. He plays it back to O'Connor to the near side for Lonis. Lonis up the wall. McEwen there to knock that down. He'll give to Hardy. Hardy trying to get around Henneberry. Henneberry knocks it away from him right to McLean. McLean into the zone. McLean to Henneberry. Henneberry waits, shoots, and a save by Tomey. 2:31 left to go. Shots on goal, 33-16 in this game. Gabe Tomey with 30 saves on 33 shots. Can't ask for a whole lot more than that from your starting goaltender. At the other end of the ice, Keegan Greencorn, 14 saves on 16 shots. Certainly nothing wrong with that performance either. Puck is back into the Accel Physio zone. Francis and Jake Todd in there hustling hard, but the puck ends up coming out to Jake McDonald. He plays it out to center. Rennie plays it right back in again. McDonald gets it back. Now gives over to Ellis. Ellis tried to make the long lead pass. That was broken up momentarily by Carr, but now the puck comes to Plandowski. Plandowski into the zone. Played it down, and it went right onto the stick of Pilgrim Edwards, who plays it around to the far boards. Todd couldn't get there ahead of Henneberry, but coming in to help out was Rennie, and he got it ahead to Todd. Now it's into the Accel Physio zone and then right back out again. 1:39 left to go. And now you've got to figure that Gabe Tomey is going to be watching the bench very closely here for signs that he should come out. But the question is, will he get a chance to come out? Here comes Hardy coming in. Hardy! And a big save made there by Greencorn, as Hardy somehow got in behind the defense and got a chance to get a good shot on goal. Puck back down into the Rangers zone. There's a chance for Berkovici. He couldn't get the backhand shot away as he was coming through the high slot. 1:05 left to go. Rangers hemmed in their own zone, down by a goal. Carr trying to flip it ahead. Out comes Jenkins. He gets the puck to Jarrett Todd. Out of the net for the extra attacker is Tomey. 50 seconds left to go. Battle in behind the net. Puck tied up, puck tied up, puck tied up, puck tied up. Now it comes loose. Felt like I was going to be saying puck tied up forever there. Hardy trying to create some space. Here comes Hardy. Trying to go cross ice there for Vallis, who was pinching in. But it was broken up. Out comes Berkovici. And that rolls just wide. Comes off the end boards. And Berkovici has his stick lifted so he couldn't tuck that puck into the empty net. Just 15 seconds left now. Vallis across to Carr. Here comes Carr. He'll dump it in. Settling it down is Greencorn. Doesn't think about taking the shot himself. Leaves it for Asbridge. Asbridge just plays it up and off the wall and out. And that will do it. The final score. Accel Physio 3 and the Rangers 2. Very, very close finish here this morning in the opening game of the day. Accel Physio improved to 2-0. The Rangers dropped to 0-2. But a very close game, a very good effort here by the Rangers as they fall just short. 30 saves on 33 shots for Gabe Thome in the loss. 14 saves on 16 shots in the victory for Keegan Greencorn.